must realize you are doomed.
No. I'm just trying to, man, dude. I don't even know how much I could even talk about this on Out the Helm or anything. I don't think I'm making it a topic, but this is what I was telling you about Pinhead, right? How they're gonna do a Hellraiser reboot on Hulu. It's in October, whatever. I found out, man. I found out that they're gonna have a gender swap, and it's gonna be a female playing Pinhead. Now I know the reason why I don't want to talk about it at the home or we have it at the topic is just like I don't want to hear no fucking cancel culture or anything, or what I'm saying, like, oh, you're just being discriminative towards women. No, I'm just like, come on. It feels like it's being so forced down our throats. You know what I'm saying? Weird. Like, what's the big deal? Like, it's Pinhead. And Pinhead posted, this shouldn't matter because he's a Cenobite and it doesn't matter what gender you are. But it's like, really, you're gonna use a female Pinhead? Like, come on, man.
I didn't even hear about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's confirmed?
Yes, it's confirmed. It's a gender swap. Yes. I'm like, come on. I'm like, this is what caused for pause on something like this. It's just like, yeah, come on, Hulu. Really? It just being like it's been forced down our throats so much, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to let you know, and I just don't get it. Hey, you're recording? Yeah, you're recording. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining At the Helm. This is the Scoundrel Podcast. Dave and Rich here, where we talk about movie news and entertainment news and stuff that needs to be discussed. Certain topics come up aboard. So I believe this is episode 12 we are recording. Rich, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm all right. So I got too much going for this week. Didn't really watch anything, movies or anything. I mean, we watched Lord of the Rings of Power, I guess, this week and everything. But other than stuff that we reviewed, have you been going further on The Sandman? Have you watched further episodes on that?
Unfortunately, no, because that rumor that came out about them like possibly canceling it kind of just I feel like I'm gonna be wasting my time watching it. The one thing I did watch, thanks to Peacock, like we've been talking about, is Jurassic World Dominion. And that was garbage. It was.
Don't ruin it for me. I didn't watch it yet.
Oh my god, dude! Save freaking almost 3 hours of your time, dude. That's all I'm saying.
I know, but it's like how excited I was to see it because I'm a big Jurassic Park fan, Jurassic World fan, whatever. I love Jurassic World, the franchise. And I was so excited. I was gonna see it in the movies, and it got such bad reviews.
Oh, dude!
I decided not to see it, and it's been months since it's gone out, and I still haven't seen it just because people are hating on it so bad. So when I heard it's coming to Peacock, I'm like, oh, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. So I'm definitely gonna watch that. Possibly when I'm done recording later on today, I'm gonna probably watch it, make some popcorn a little.
Let me just say, I wish that it wasn't the extended version. I would love that time. I would love that time back. Just go ahead and cut that out. I wish that was an option where I didn't have to watch the extended freaking version.
Forget the 14 extra minutes.
I even messaged one of my buddies, Jared, and I was like, dude, I'm 27 minutes into Jurassic World Dominion, and it is rough. It is rough.
Oh,
but have fun. You have fun with that, Dave. You have fun. Go and check that out.
All right, folks. Let's get right into At the Helm. So, topic number 1 I'm going to talk about is Warner Brothers is in the news again, dude. Warner Brothers. That's our lead. Thank God for Warner Brothers. I mean, they've been giving us topics every week for us.
Yeah, this should be called Warner Brothers at the Helm, man. I swear, it's like that's all we talk about.
So there's a couple of things that Warner Brothers. So there's 2 things actually that happened this week with Warner Brothers. Okay, So first off, I want to say Warner Brothers. A couple of the executives or whatever said they regret releasing the Snyder Cut of Justice League. They said that was a big mistake on their part, And one more other thing is, you know, DC fandom, right? I think we did it last year.
Yeah.
We did DC fandom. Well, guess what? David Zaslav said, cut this shit too. It is canceled. DC fandom is canceled.
Wow. Just cancel everything, man.
He said, yep, cut those right there too. So man, Warner Brothers, man, they're like axing stuff, man, left and right.
Yes, definitely.
What do you think about these two things, these news, and what's your reaction to these things right now, man?
Man, you know what? Honestly, it's like Warner Brothers just doesn't give a crap anymore. They just don't care what kind of feedback they get, what kind of hate they get. They just, right now, they just don't care. I think they have that mentality like they're going to hate us right now, but they're going to love us in our little 10-year plan that we got going. So that little 10-year plan that they have better, you know, better land, man, because right now they're pissing off a lot of people, man, a lot of people.
But
also,
I think
honestly, they probably don't have anything to. They probably don't have even anything to report. So that's probably why they canceled it.
Yeah.
Or announce, yeah.
You know, I think you hit the nail on the head right there when you said, you know, they're gonna hate us now, but they're gonna love us later.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's bad times right now. They're making some tough decisions, whether fans like it or not. And they're saying, okay, look, I know it sucks right now, but it's gonna pay off in the future, in the long run of our, you know, of our company and where this, you know, enterprise is DC, where it's going. And like you said about the fandom, yeah, what is there to announce? I don't think they really have a game plan just yet of what's going where. We don't even know. We're not even 100% sure Flash movie's coming out and how that's going to even look. Yeah. I mean, they keep pushing back Aquaman 2, and what was the other one they pushed back? Black Adam, I think they pushed back.
No,
not Black Adam.
Shazam.
Oh man,
Shazam.
That's what it was. I'm sorry, Shazam. They pushed back even, so they don't know what for sure what's going on. So I guess I kind of get it, but you know, it just sucks like what's going on over there. And I pray it really does pay off in the long run and see what they go from here. They're making some crazy decisions. What did you think about the Snyder Cut? Statement that they said. What did you think about that part?
That was a little shocking that they actually made that statement, because honestly, the Snyder Cut is what got me back into like wanting to see more DC stuff, because the original Justice League, it was hot garbage. It was probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and the Snyder Cut was a complete 360. Especially on the Flash character, like I've said in the past, like it's a completely different. You see the Flash completely different in the Snyder Cut. Everything was better in the Snyder Cut. I'm so shocked that they would come out and say that. It's like they're trying to piss people off. Like people loved the Snyder Cut so much that they want the Snyderverse back. Like they want that universe back. It's just crazy that they would come out and say that. So.
I get what they're saying, because they lost like it was $80 million, I think, extra to spend on it, and then just releasing it on HBO Max. And I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know if they actually gained subscribers to HBO Max by releasing it. But you regret releasing that that Snyder Cut with all these hot garbage you guys did release? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But you don't regret. It's $80 for a Zack Snyder Cut that people actually loved and liked watching, but yet $90 million Batgirl you just threw away. Yeah. You put it in a vault and just threw it away. But you're not going to regret that. But you regret releasing the Snyder Cut. Yeah. They're crazy. I understand financial wise what they're trying to say a little bit. But I think, believe it too, it's us as fans. We kind of dropped the ball on that one as well. And the reason why I say us as fans is because a lot of the DC hardcore fans wanted the Snyder Cut, kept petitioning it and everything. And then when it came out, oh yeah, it was cool, but we want more. We want the David Ayer cut of the Suicide Squad. Instead of just being appreciative of what it was, it wasn't. It felt like a lot of the fans, I'm not going to say all of them or anything, but the fans were just as appreciative and said, thank you so much. And thank you, Zack Snyder, for doing this. Thank you for listening to our voices. Because it was a win for the fans, but then the fans kind of turned it around and kept pushing for other things to be done. We want this cut. We want that cut. dude, you just won. Enjoy it. Be appreciative. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And I get that and I don't think it was a bad idea, because it's not like Zack Snyder left because he got tired of the studio. He had a major personal problem that happened. His daughter, for God's sakes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he left. It wasn't because he had bad riffs with the Warner Brothers or just decided, oh, I'm done. Something tragic happened in this man's personal life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then you gave it to Josh Whedon, where he just threw... I have no what the hell what he was thinking of. I don't know. But it was just crazy. And then, you know, saying, you know what, dude? It was a nice gesture, too, for Zack Snyder to finish what he originally planned. Mm-hmm. And he even I don't know what the word was. It was right there. He even, conditioned it for his daughter. Even said, this is for so and so at the very end, at the end credits. So it's something for him that
he that they did, and his daughter.
Yeah, dedicated to his daughter. That's what word was. No, something simple like that. And I couldn't think of it. God damn it. But it's just crazy how they regret releasing it. I don't think they should regret releasing it. I hear nothing. I hear way more positive reviews than I do negative reviews on that Snyder Cut as well. Yeah. And if that's our last bit of the Snyderverse, if you want to call it, then I'm happy with it, because it was a decent film. I liked it. I enjoyed it for what it was, even though it might have took me a couple pauses to go to the bathroom and some refreshments and everything. I was in my own comfortable of my own home to watch it. So I just think that's foolish that they would even say that they regret it. I mean, I kind of get it financially, but look what the hell you're doing now. Yeah. Come on, with all the hot garbage even before that you guys released. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Please.
And they're making a part 2 of one of the hot garbage movies that they made, which was Aquaman. I don't understand that. So.
Yes. Speaking about hot garbage, so we got Star Wars. Another topic we're gonna have to talk about is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. The director, Rian Johnson, right? You know who he is, Rian Johnson. Did like Knives Out and everything, which I enjoyed, and some other movies he has done as well. Well, anyways, he says that originally it was before, when he was shooting The Last Jedi, that they were going to have a Rian Johnson Star Wars trilogy. Remember they were saying that?
I heard about that.
Yeah. So he said, right now he said that that trilogy that he has going still could possibly happen. And he also said, as he looks back, that he's even more proud of what he did with Last Jedi than he did when he first originally did it. Are you kidding me? What is there to be proud of even more from that freaking movie? You're proud because you divided the whole freaking Star Wars fandom. You divided us. God. And we're still trying to bandage it together with Mandalorian and everything. And you're crazy if you think they're gonna let you do that trilogy, brother. They're not gonna have.
Seriously,
you're crazy. They're not gonna. Even if you had barely anything to do with it, if your name is on that trilogy, they're gonna have so much hate and so much divisiveness against us fans that there's no way they're gonna let you release that, man. What did you think about this news? Seriously.
You know what? I just found out about it from you. I didn't even know about this. That's why I laughed whenever you told me. The fact that how delusional this dude is to think he's gonna get some kind of another chance with Star Wars. That's crazy. The Last Jedi was garbage, man. How is he gonna? How does he think in his mind that he's gonna be able to touch anything Star Wars again? Like those movies as a whole, that whole trilogy is a laughingstock, man. Those are considered like. It's crazy how episode 1, 2, and 3, those got a lot of heat. Mainly a lot on episode 2. But these take it to a whole nother level. They just picked everyone's favorite parts of Star Wars. Han Solo, Chewbacca. Let's bring Luke Skywalker back. Let's just do all this. Let's just all mix it up to make, try to make the fans happy. They butchered it so bad. And like I said, to think for this guy to think that he'll be able to touch anything Star Wars, that blows my mind. It's delusional, man.
I mean, he butchered major iconic characters. He butchered a beloved Luke Skywalker. He he had arguments on the set. It was known he had arguments on the set with not Luke Skywalker, with Mark Hamill. He is Luke Skywalker, but you know, Mark Hamill, he had little arguments about his role, his character portrayal, and Mark Hamill had arguments with him every day, basically, and where it was going. He literally messed up Leia. They had her look like Mary freaking Poppins floating in the damn airspace. Like, no, like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh,
and then for you to think that this is you're gonna have that the trilogy still could happen, you're absolutely delusional, my friend. Seriously, because even if it's a great trilogy, they'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. So he learned, and if it's not, it's all gonna be you. Even if you have basically anything to do with it, say you're just an executive producer on it, didn't write it. They're like, oh, it's because Rian Johnson was behind all of it. There's no way they're gonna let him. Especially now, they're trying to get fans back together. That's what Mandalorian and I hope Andor's been doing.
I hope
it's going to do is bring more fans back together. Because man, a lot of us are broken up in devices. You're either, you know what I'm saying? We're broken up. And this was such a tight-lit Star Wars fandom, a fan base, and it started with him, and then I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna dismiss J.J. Abrams either. He's not exalted about this either, because he made a shit product too with Rise of Skywalker. But what it was is Last Jedi was so bad that he didn't know what to do. He's like, fuck, I don't know. No. That fan theory looks good. Let's put it in the Rise of Skywalker. Boom. That's exactly what he said, and it all trickled down from the last Jedi, where you know, anybody can be force sensitive and a force grab a goddamn broom. I mean, really. But anyways, he's absolutely nuts.
You know what? I feel like he's seen how like Star Wars is starting to recover. Like with the Mandalorian, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they got like Andor that's coming out, and obviously Obi-Wan. A lot of people loved Obi-Wan, so I feel like he's seen like, okay, it's starting to succeed again. Let me try to jump back into this and make this happen, dude. Stay away, man. Nobody wants you to mess with anything Star Wars. Just stay away.
Hey, I noticed you didn't say anything about Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, man. All right, that was one little miss, okay? But everything else.
All right, next topic I want to get into is, since we're on WB and Star Wars, I'm gonna get some DC in here again. So Aquaman 2, the Black Manta, you know who plays him, the actor, you know what I'm talking about? Have you watched Aquaman?
Yeah.
Have you watched Aquaman?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So you know the Black Manta survives, right? Yeah, well, the actor who plays him is his name is Abdul Mateen, and he was being interviewed and whatnot, and talking about Aquaman 2, I think he was saying. But this man says acting in a comic book movie is clown work. He said. I read it twice because I'm like, did this man just said working in a comic book movie is clown work? One, you just fucked yourself.
Yeah.
Because Aquaman 2 will be the last comic book movie you'll be asked to be in. And I'm just like, why would you say so? Even if you feel like that, why the hell would you let it out? Why would you say anything so stupid? Your thoughts on this? What he?
You know said. What? As you were saying it, I remember reading about this. That it's like he had like a brain fart or something. And that reminds me of the thing we talked about a while ago with Tom Cruise and what's that dude's name? I forget.
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, when you're talking about Tom
like
Cruise.
that's the kind of stuff. It's like, why would you say that? Why would that even, like, that's something you might be thinking, but why would you bury your career? Not Mickey Rourke, but this guy. Why would you like bury your career? Like at least in superhero movies. Like, why would you do that? That's like something you just keep to yourself, man.
Yeah, I mean,
shocking.
Especially since you were in Aquaman 1, which made $1 billion. You're telling me these other films that you've done did $1 billion?
Man.
And I'm not saying, I understand what he's trying to say. as far as performance wise, as far as getting in-depth character wise, I understand it doesn't take maybe as much preparation and much into it like to be a comic book character. I kind of understand what he's trying to say, but for you to actually say clown work, come on, you're doing your job and you want to be acting. You always want somebody to always put their 100% effort in what they're doing, right? I mean, really, especially in acting, you want to put all your. It's an art form, so why wouldn't you want to put in all your all, even if it's just a small role, even if it's just a small couple line role? People put all their efforts into it. So, I'm hoping that in a few days after this, whatever it was said, that writer or whatever took this out of context. It's not exactly what I said, or hopefully he says it's not what I meant. They took it out of context. Something like that nature. Because man, this will be his last comic book movie I believe he'll be working on. Not saying he's not going to find other jobs. No, I'm just saying when it comes down to major franchises like this, you just kind of doomed yourself a little bit, saying like, why would we want to affiliate our franchise with you when you just said it's freaking clown work?
And he also insults other actors that are doing this.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Jason Momoa. He clowns Jason. He clowns his fellow co-workers on there.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason Momoa. I mean, he's perfect as Aquaman. Who would have thought Aquaman would have been cool?
Yeah.
Who would have thought Aquaman would have been cool?
Yeah. I just didn't like the movie.
Oh, wow.
I just don't like the movie.
Man, you're a hard man. You're a hard man to please.
But I do like Jason Momoa, and I think he is the perfect Aquaman, the perfect guy to play Aquaman. I just didn't like the movie. I just didn't like it. Not excited for part 2 either.
So I don't know if you. Next topic, folks. Let's get to the next topic. So, Scream 6. Yeah, I said it. Scream 6. Just officially wrapped up filming, and I guess they were seen in the subway and in New York, and I guess they were wrapping up filming. So filming has wrapped up officially for Scream 6, and I don't know if you knew, but Neve Campbell is not in this movie whatsoever. She decided not to, sign the contract. She said she thought the character didn't like where the character was going, or didn't like how the character was presented to her in this movie, and also, of course, wasn't enough money. She believes she should be paid a handsome amount of money, and she feels like she, kind of basically ran with this franchise for them and helped them lift it up, the franchise 1 through 5, and she thinks she's like a Jamie Lee Curtis for Halloween. And what is your thoughts on her statements in Scream 6? Really?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they did Scream 6 because of the response they got for Scream 5. I think that one got a pretty good response. I'm pretty sure a lot of people went to go watch that movie.
Yeah.
It had a pretty good turnout. But yeah, I mean, that it's definitely because of she wants to talk about her character all she wants, but this is a horror movie. The characters, it doesn't matter. It's honestly all about money. That she wants a bigger paycheck for doing another Scream. But I haven't been into Scream since I think Scream 2. That was the last one I watched. So it is what it is for me.
Yeah, I mean, Scream 6, I'm like, okay, another one. All right. I'm not saying the last one was bad, but it was all right.
Oh, you saw it? You saw Scream 5?
Yeah, I did. I saw Scream 5. It was all right, but it was just like, come on, man. I think this franchise should be done. Hopefully, this is definitely the last. And you know what? Kill her off of there. Have a person in the just showing the back of her hair and everything, and the ghost face actually killing her finally. Because I'm done with this freaking character, and I'm done with Neve Campbell. You act like this franchise didn't help you out. Are you kidding me? When you think of Neve Campbell, you think of Scream.
Yes.
So come on now, really. Get out of here. I mean, where would you been without the Scream movies? Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It helped your career more than you are giving it credit for. So I don't want to hear anything about this. Other than this, I think you did the craft, and you were not even a leading role in there. You're like the third or fourth person in there.
Yeah.
And I know you did wild things, but nobody was looking at you. They were looking at Denise Richards. So calm down, Nev Campbell. Seriously. And you know, so I wanted this character dead anyways. I either wanted her dead or her to become the villain. And they haven't done any of that.
Okay.
And so I'm done with the screaming. That's all right. Our final topic, folks. We're getting through this. So the final topic is, I don't know if you noticed that, you know, next week here, D23 is coming up. So sometimes they like to make a big extravaganza a little bit with D23. You know, a poster's out already with Mickey announcing D23 is coming, and there's a lot of rumors here and there. But what do you think is going to be revealed at D23? Because they like to make reveals and have it a little interesting for everybody. What do you think is coming out of D23? Any suggestions?
That's the Disney thing, right?
Yeah, D23.
I didn't even know it was called that.
D23?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like when you were saying that, I had to look it up. I was like, what the hell?
It's kind of like it's like the DC fandom, but
it's like the fandom thing.
D23,
I don't know what they could be releasing. Like,
well, how about this? How about if I name a few and you would say yes or no? How about that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, here we go, folks. The Mandalorian season 3 trailer, perhaps a teaser.
Oh, I would love that. Yes.
Do you think that's a good chance that's coming out?
Oh yeah. I think there is a good chance for that.
All right. A Willow trailer, considering Willow will be in November, possibly.
Yes, for sure, because I feel like our the last trailer they did, I felt like it was a while ago, and we haven't heard much about Willow since. So this would be a perfect time for them to release another trailer.
How about news about Indiana Jones 5 coming out? Like, you know, maybe behind the scenes, maybe something small, you know, behind the scenes, maybe.
I don't know too much about that because I haven't heard much about Indiana Jones. I don't know if they would present anything at D23. What about you? I'd like to know what you think about that one.
Oh, Mando for sure, Willow for sure, Indiana Jones. I think they might show like they're working on it, like behind the scenes type deal.
Maybe like an image or something, or a poster.
Yeah, exactly. Or interview Harrison Ford or somebody on the film and just, you know, oh, you know, we're doing this and the effects and people are really going to be excited for this, you know, type deal.
Yeah.
You know, something real small, I would suggest. Let's see, what else can I say? Oh, here we go. Anything Marvel? Maybe announcement of X-Men?
Oh my god. I would definitely love that, but I don't know if that would happen because they just had like a Marvel thing not that long ago announcing like everything that's going to be coming out and everything. So I felt like if they were, I don't know, maybe they could have probably saved it for D23 then. I don't know, but I would love that if that was actually what they had up their sleeve.
Speaking of, we'll keep it on Marvel. Do you think they'll show anything more on like maybe Black Panther 2, maybe behind the scenes interviews with the cast possibly, since that's their next movie coming out?
Yeah, and honestly, that trailer that they released got such positive reviews.
Yes.
It was one of the better trailers that we've ever seen. So this would be a perfect time for them to add to, you know, that trailer coming out. Maybe, like you said, some news, maybe another clip. I have no idea, but I would love to see anything to do with Black Panther 2.
So here's a big one. Ready? So how about the possibility of announcing the cast for Fantastic Four?
You know what? That would be awesome. I'd enjoy that because I could have swore I saw a little tidbit about news about that, about how they were working on the cast and, you know, who they were going to be getting. So that'd be awesome if they would reveal that stuff. I'm still hoping John Krasinski is Mr. Fantastic. I don't know though. I don't know. What about you? You excited about that?
I don't think I'd be excited about the Fantastic Four thing. I'm not excited about it at all, even with John Krasinski. I'll be excited if they don't announce him and it's somebody else. I'd be like, I would be so like, yes, now we got something to fucking talk about here, baby. Because there's gonna be so much this divisiveness and hate and everything. Like, what the hell? So yeah. I will love some controversy. I dig into that.
You live in the drama, man. You love the drama. I swear.
Hey, I got 2 teenage daughters. I'm used to this shit. Used to the drama every day, man. All right, folks. I think we're just gonna wrap it up right there. Thank you for joining us. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It truly helps us. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 500 subscribers. Also, hit the notification bell and share if you could. People who already subscribed and listening, thank you so very much. We truly appreciate you guys. Thank you. And if you want to just work out the gym and lift up that 220, bench press 220, but you need somebody to talk in your ear, go ahead and put us on your ear and your headphones. And you can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts at The Scoundrels Podcast. Or if you just got a long drive, say like a 40-45 minutes drive from the city back into your nice suburban home, or vice versa, whatever the hell you're going, or if you're going on a trip, you can go ahead and catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts as well.
Yeah, check our link tree in the description below. It's got links to everything that's attached to us. Our Spotify, our Apple Podcasts, our Instagram, our TikTok, everything that you need. Just follow everything The Scoundrels, and it'll be in the link tree down below.
And like I said, there's a lot more happening around here. We're going to get some more stuff, more content out ready for you guys. We got a whole bunch of series coming out soon here. We got Rings of Power we're doing, House of the Dragon. We got Andor coming out, Willow coming out. So, yes. Yeah, so check us out. We got more content coming out to you, and we truly appreciate it. Also, I know this is long, but check us out on Spotify on Beyond the Third podcast. Beyond the Third on Spotify. We're there with our boy Gio talking about some paranormal conspiracy theories. He talks about what me and Rich are both on that episode, and you don't want to miss what Rich craziness had to say. All right, he has some crazy ass stories. I'm telling you right now, you need to check this episode out for us. It was good. It was a really good episode. I enjoyed my time on that show.
Really enjoyed it.
Great job to Gio doing a fabulous job on it.
Fantastic and fabulous at the same time.
Yes, they fuse. Fusion. All right, everybody. At the helm, the Scoundrel Podcast. David Riggs. Peace.